Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Imagine if you never got the opportunity to get your basic education. Your skills, your understanding of the world, your job opportunities, and how much money you make will become very limited. Education is a foundation for a country to grow and even us as a society to grow. I have researched the lack of education in developing countries using sources like United Nations, UNESCO, Global Citizen, etc., who closely analyze the situation there. Today we will discuss the global problem to inadequate quality education in developing countries, how this affects children and a country's economy, and methods for developing countries to adopt to ensure free and accessible quality education for all. First of all, let us talk about the barriers of limited access to quality education in developing countries. Factors like poverty, gender inequality, and unstable living conditions are among one of the main barriers to children's education. Many families cannot afford school fees, uniforms, or materials for their children to attend school. Many times children are forced to work to provide for their families, leaving them no time to attend school. According to Global Citizen, 1.4 million girls are banned from attending school in Afghanistan. This is due to cultural beliefs, forcing many girls to stay home, or they are entered into child marriage. In many regions, they are affected by violence, making it unsafe for children to go to school. Secondly, many developing countries lack the necessary funding to give children quality education. Many schools lack access to essential learning materials, including textbooks and supplies. Moreover, they lack access to technology. Secondly, most teachers are not adequately trained and are underpaid, which results in children lacking basic skills in reading and writing. Now that we understand a few of the barriers preventing children from getting an education, let us discuss about the impact on children and the country's economy. Let's talk about how limited educational opportunities have consequences on children and a country's economy. Children face many challenges in the real world. Some individuals find themselves in that same poverty trap due to the lack of education and resources. Children who lack basic reading and writing skills struggle to adapt to the real world. As they grow older, it becomes increasingly challenging for them to find jobs. And if they are able to find a job, it's typically low wage, low paid. Second of all, these challenges hinder a country's economic stability. According to UNESCO, school dropouts and educational gap cost the global economy $10,000 billion every year. Without educated citizens, economic progress slows down, limiting growth and reducing opportunities for advancement. Additionally, it leads to an unfair share amount of money between society. Now that we have discussed how this affects children and the economy, we will discuss the actions developing countries can take to address this problem. Developing countries can implement policies to ensure free and quality education for all. Firstly, developing countries should cut any school fees and provide funding to families. Cutting school fees such as uniforms increases student enrollment and decreases dropout rates and teen pregnancy. Secondly, Providing financial support to families also increases student participation and academic effort. For example, a program in Mexico called Progresa provides financial aid to low-income families based on how consistent the child attends school. This is done particularly among older students. And according to the National Library of Medicine, Mexico saw a significant increase in child enrollment, especially among older students. This proves that if financial aid is increased among older students, the average completion rate for schools rises. Secondly, investing in teacher training and school infrastructure. Implementing programs that focus on improving teacher quality to enhance students' learning outcomes. Also, investing in a safe learning environment, for example, safe school buildings, clean water, and proper sanitation. In summary, we talked about the barriers to education, how this affects children and economy, and policies developing countries can adopt to ensure free, accessible education for all children. Education should not be a privilege but a human right. By supporting policies, we can ensure that every child has free and equal access to education, bringing their futures for success. Thank you.